excellent. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Like they did at the beginning and said, yeah, we'll do a voiceover camera 3.
They said you're on camera, by the way.
Welcome to Eagle Sports Network. We're here with the men's basketball team as they're gearing up to play against the University of Arkansas Fort Smith. And the men are 6-12 overall, 4-4 at home. So they're about even at home and 3-5 in conference record. So they're really, well, not really good this season, but they're pretty good, you know?
Yeah, you know, home court advantage, right? Home court advantage are 4-4. Got a lot of people here tonight to bring the energy wide out here at the Eagles' Nest, and we'll see how that energy transfers over to the court.
Yeah, certainly a lot more fans in the stand than last game they was here at home with students back on campus. This is the second game. They lost the first game, but, you know, there's a lot more people in the stands, and, you know, hopefully they'll give them enough energy to go up 7-12, 4-5, or 5-4 at home, excuse me. But talking about last game, they lost last game only by 7 points, 74-67. And as I was looking through the stats, I was like, why did they lose? They played such a great game.
Yeah.
So, like, they had 4 players in double digits. Nike Madison with 21, Monte Edmondson 16, Drew Tenio 14, DJ Walter with 10, and everybody else was following close behind. And I was looking at the field goal percentages and all that stuff. It was neck and neck. Then we got to the three-point percentage, or the three-pointers made, actually, as Kingsville made 12 three-pointers, while OC only made 4.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that'll do it. That's how basketball goes sometimes. You can play a pretty good game, as the Eagles did last game. You know, you mentioned 4 guys in double digits. They shot the ball pretty well. They shot the ball 60% from the floor in the first half. They shot 4 for 10 from 3. Kingsville shot 12 from 30, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, Kingsville shooting literally triple the amount of three-pointers OC did, but they made triple the amount of three-pointers they did. So just those extra three-pointers, that one extra point, super important in the game as they won by 7. But other than that, the Eagles played a great game. Like when I was looking through the box scores, looking through the stories, I had no idea why they lost. It just threw me for a loop. It was super confusing. So maybe if the Eagles can either shoot and make more three-pointers this game, or better yet, they don't have to force it, but they can stop the other team from making and shooting three-pointers this game,
right, then
it would just be much preferable for them, as they have the tools to win. They have the players and they have the chemistry to win. It's just sometimes it's just a small thing like that can distinguish between a win and a loss in basketball.
Yeah, you gotta guard the perimeter tonight. Obviously, it's a different team. Fort Smith may not shoot as well as Kingsville. You got to guard that perimeter, and you can't let them win the game just because they shot 33s.
Yeah, other than that, the OC men's team has had a really good season. It's just come down to really close games, and they haven't been able to pull it out. Again, the team is really young, so it's just those late game situations. They kind of crumble under pressure, per se. They don't really, but sometimes they do. But, you know, maybe if they be able to just maybe mature as more of a team as they're going later into the season and gaining more chemistry, hopefully that can mean a lot for the Eagles.
Exactly. You know, we were talking earlier, they're 3-5 in the conference record. That could easily be switched to 5-3. A lot of late game losses, a lot of close losses, a lot of games that arguably you could say that we should have won, right? So, like I said, we're in the thick of it. Conference play, and this season can be turned around. They want to make that conference tournament end of the year. This can be turned around, and it starts tonight.
Yeah, and with that'll conclude the pregame. So there's about 5 minutes until tip-off, and we'll be right back with coverage of the game and the tip-off and starting lineups right after this.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
You care for the house, the kids, and our future. My Shiro's Day is never done. So let's save a little more now so we can create the retirement we want. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need. Visit asiaretirement.org/Shiro.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here. I've got your back.
when you want to talk, I'm here.
Julia, are you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
The Eagles Nest gearing up for starting lineups, the prayer, and the national anthem. as the shot clocks go off. This is a non-conference game. Doesn't mean it isn't important, though.
No, this is an important game for the Eagles, I think. You know, they've been losing a lot of heartbreakers lately, and it's a good time to get back on track.
Certainly a lot more students in the student section. It's kind of funny because they're calling out the starting lineups for the Lions, and they just put up newspapers acting on board and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if it's no Allen Fieldhouse, but it's not too bad in here. I would say that.
Starting lineups for University of Arkansas Fort Smith Lions will be number 2, Matthew Wilson, number 3, David Ezeki, number 11, Courtney Murrell, number 14, Evan Anderson, and number 15, Chris Rollins. And as the starting lineups conclude, the teams will have one final huddle before going out onto the court, getting ready for tip-off. Starting lineup for Oklahoma Christian men's basketball: number 0, Monte Edmondson; 1, Anthony Johnson; 10, Mike Madison; 15, Drew Tenniel; and 23, DJ Walter. And throughout the season, I just find it really interesting to see DJ Walter in the starting lineup, as he spent pretty much all of his career up till this season as the main sixth man for the team.
Yeah, you know, I think after the last few games, you got to make a change somewhere. You got to find a way to win these ball games, and that's the change that Coach Talley decided to go with as they win the tip here.
And Mike Madison showing off his athleticism, winning that tip. Monte Edmondson kicks it over to DJ Walter. Over to Edmondson in the corner, back to Walter. Anthony Johnson receives the pass. Looks like Oklahoma Christian will move the ball against this man-to-man defense, trying to find cracks in Fort Smith's defense. And Fort Smith is pretty much known for the defense at this point. So it's going to be very difficult for Oklahoma Christian. Anthony Johnson falls down, and the ball sails over the goal and out of bounds. So Oklahoma Christian not able to take advantage of having the first possession of the game.
Bit of a wild shot there, but just got to settle in if you're OC. Just got to settle in.
And Fort Smith bringing the ball up the floor. It looks like Oklahoma Christian will run the zone just like the women's team. But this one is a lot more switchy. And the layup is up and good for Chris Rollins. That'll be the first score of the game for either team. Tenio receives the screen, takes a step back, gets it over to Walter. Edmondson with the ball, looking for Knight Madison in the post, but he wasn't there. Anthony Johnson, again looking for Knight Madison in the post, but not there. Tenio, in the teeth of the defense, gets a layup up, off. Knight Madison fighting for the rebound, gets it. Layup is off. And then the ball is rebounded by Evan Anderson.
Good battle on the boards there by Nike Madison there. Couldn't get to go, but good effort there to try to corral that board.
Yeah. And Courtney Murrow with the ball now, kicks it over. Anderson three-pointer off and rebounded by Tenniel. Kicks it off the floor. Edmondson misses. And ball is saved by DJ Walter. Anthony Johnson ends up with it. Another opportunity for Oklahoma Christian. Tenniel driving baseline, draws a foul, and he will be headed to the free throw line. Foul be on number 14, Evan Anderson.
Good job by DJ Walter there, keeping that ball alive to get the foul here and to shoot two.
Be the first free throw opportunities of the game for either team. And Drew Tenniel, a really good free throw shooter. Probably one of the main sources of offense for Oklahoma Christian today. One thing we didn't discuss is Carolyn Kenner doesn't look like he looks like he's still out of the lineup for today's game. It looks like he will be sorely missed so far this game.
Definitely about that. For sure, as he knocks down two free throws.
Last home game here, Hunter State rolled his ankle. And it seems like he's still out because of that as well. Down in the same spot. Layup is good for Chris Rollins.
The interior defense seem to be attacking. UFIS seems to be attacking the interior defense of this OC team.
Chris Rollins.
Here early on, at least.
Chris Rollins, a very aggressive player, so they have their hands full on the post. DJ Walter on the perimeter in front of the student section. Gives it with Drew Tenniel. Pump fake three. Gives it DJ Walter. He'll take it himself. The ball is off the back of the rim and rebounded by Rollins.
Rough shooting start for OC here.
A good defense from Fort Smith.
You're exactly right.
Anderson kicks it down low. Wilson. Mid-range shot is missed.
Nice rebound.
Wrestles the ball away from Ezeki. And Monte Edmondson being very aggressive. The ball is tipped out of his hands and out of bounds.
Stays with the Eagles.
This is very rough and rugged defense. The University of Arkansas Fort Smith causes a lot of trouble for many of the teams they go up against. DJ Walter receiving the inbound pass, kicks it over to Monte Edmondson. Edmondson gives it over to Walter. He hands it off to Anthony Johnson. 7 seconds left on the shot clock.
Anthony Johnson trying to set up. Nice drive by Anthony Johnson there. Couldn't get anything to go.
Shot might have been blocked off the backboard by Chris Rollins.
Just a tough shooting start right now for OC.
Evan Anderson with the ball. Down low to Rollins going up against Knight Madison. Good defense from Madison, but rebounded by Wilson. Or Ezeki, excuse me. Floater over the outstretched arm of Knight Madison is up and good for Courtney Murrow.
Yeah, right now, Fort Smith is just getting into the teeth of that OC defense and finishing at the rim. They're not, like we talked about, they're not allowing a lot of stuff on the perimeter.
Yeah. Oh, University of Arkansas Fort Smith, a very aggressive team. Anthony Johnson gets in the teeth of the defense, and this time, uncontested with the layup.
Good drive, good bucket. Let's see if they can get this OC team going on the offensive side.
Despite the rough shooting start, Oklahoma Christian is only down by 2. 15:48 left in the first half. A bunch of quick passes. It's over to Murrow. Murrow gets the pass to Ezeki. Almost sails out of bounds in a triple team on Ezeki. Wilson.
Good defense.
Throws the ball away. Stolen by Tenniel. But then Tenniel pass is stolen by Courtney Murrow, and he will slow the game down. This half-court offense for Fort Smith. It's very dangerous. Ezeki's ball is stolen by DJ Walter. 3 straight turnovers. Monte Edmondson going down deep with the defense. DJ Walter getting the pass and an and one opportunity for him as he tumbles into the wall.
Nice pass, nice finish there by DJ Walter. Starting to get them going here. Yep. Starting to get it going.
Immediate timeout is called. Score is tied, 6-6. We're looking for DJ Walter to convert on the and one opportunity right after this break.
Was better than anyone. The best place to explore is the forest.
Boots! She knows this monkey? Of course, she knows this monkey.
Experience nature.
Let's go.
Connect with family.
I love you guys.
And find your own adventure in a forest or park near you.
Let's do this. Come on, Boots.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
You care for the house, the kids, and our future. My Shiro's Day is never done. So let's save a little more now so we can create the retirement we want. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need. Visit asiaretirement.org/Shiro.
Eagle Sports Network, your Eagles team breaking out of the huddle, and DJ Walter jogging towards the free throw line so he can get his opportunity at the free throw line after converting on an and one. If he makes this free throw, that'll give Oklahoma Christian the first lead of the game.
It'll be the same lineup for the Eagles. Number 32, Alex Brogdon, will check in for the Lions.
Also, number 4, Drew Miller checks in for the Lions as well. Miro with the ball.
The free throw was good. The Eagles are leading by 1 here.
Wilson kicks it over to Anderson, over to Miro.
A little bit of a zone defense here for the Eagles.
And it's working effectively so far.
Oh.
Miro misses a wide open shot.
I feel like a broken record, but you beat that zone by passing. You have to move the ball so that zone can't recover. The Eagles did a pretty good job there, though.
You can live with them shooting three-pointers. You just don't want them getting easy buckets inside. The foul is called on number 32, Alex Brogdon. Edmondson will inbound the ball under his goal. Edmondson still looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets it to DJ Walter. Gives the ball back to Edmondson near the corner as he dribbles towards midcourt. Drew Tenniel in front of the logo. Gives it to Edmondson. Looking for a screen from Knight Madison. Gets it. DJ Walter, wide open three-pointer, is good.
Good pass, good shot for DJ Walter there. As the Eagles go up by 4.
DJ Walter now has 6 points, scoring just as many points as the Lions overall.
Yeah, he's leading the team in scoring right now, being very aggressive in his, you mentioned he's usually a 6th man, being very aggressive in his start here tonight.
Wilson gets a wide open three-pointer after.
That's some miscommunication on that defense. Lucky he missed that shot.
But again, a bunch of quick passes from University of Arkansas Fort Smith to cause that miscommunication. Doesn't happen very often as Coach Talley puts heavy emphasis on his defense. Knight Madison with a great catch. Wild layup. Drew Tenniel with 2 straight offensive rebounds, and a tip-in is good.
Good battle on the offensive glass there.
Monte Edmondson, one of the better perimeter defensive players for Oklahoma Christian. And the ball is tipped out of bounds by Tenniel. And again, the emphasis on defense from Coach Talley is showing through his players so far this game.
OC playing with a lot of energy on the offensive boards.
Chris Rollins coming back into the game, leading the score with 4 points for Fort Smith.
Dangerous pass there on the inbound.
Wilson on the perimeter, kicks over to Muro. Down low, Rollins. Rollins is double teamed. Kicks it over to Muro. Ball
nice
is tipped.
Hands.
Out of bounds. Still Fort Smith basketball with 7 seconds left on the shot clock.
Good hands there by number 15, Drew Tenniel, there to knock that ball away.
Muro with the ball. Kicks it over to Wilson. 2 seconds. 1 second. Floater off the backboard and in as the shot clock sounds off.
Good bucket by Matthew Wilson there. Drive the lane, get the ball out of time for the shot clock.
Edmondson.
Sometimes you got to give credit.
It's over to Tenniel, Knight Madison, and DJ Walter. Anthony Johnson near the free throw line takes a step back. Knight Madison, pull-up shot is too hard, and he misses. Rebounded by Rollins, hands the ball off to Muro. Muro gives the ball to Wilson. Down low to Miller. Back out to
Notice
Muro.
a lot of flashing to the high post there by their big man for Fort Smith.
And Miller misses the three-pointer. And with that flashing, it's a little blind spot in the defense. Like, obviously there's somebody there, but that person in the middle of the zone has to swing over from perimeter to perimeter so the middle of the floor is usually wide open.
Yeah, especially in this zone that they're running. A nice drive there by Monte. Doesn't get it to go, but good drive by Edmondson there, the 5'10 guard.
Edmondson's not afraid to go to the teeth of the defense. Very tough player. Wide open three-pointer is good.
It's their first one of the night. I think they started 0 for 4. That's their first one.
That is Evan Anderson chipping the lead down to 1. Oklahoma Christian still up 12-11. DJ Watson with the ball. And his ball is tipped and stolen by Murrell. And looks like University of Arkansas, Fort Smith doesn't like fast breaks as often as other teams might.
Yeah, they're playing at a slow pace. That does play into the teeth of their zone, though.
Anderson, another three-pointer is off. Rebounded by Knight Madison.
Skies for that rebound. Nice rebound there by Madison.
Elevation from Madison is one of his main traits as a player. Tenio with the ball, gives it to Anthony Johnson. Over to Edmondson. Johnson jab step pass. Edmondson three-pointer is good.
Nice shot by Monte there. Getting the Eagles going from 3.
Monte Edmondson is one of the top scorers last game for Oklahoma Christian. Miro with the ball. Anderson, third three-pointer is good. Shooting 2 of 3 from the line so far this game. He has 6 points. Edmondson over to Walter. Gives it to deep Johnson. Tenio looks to respond with his own three-pointer, and it's in and out and rebounded by Miro. And again, Fort Smith prefers their half-court offense. Rollins gets a good layup but misses, and the ball is wrestled away.
Mike Madison being very active on those boards, both offensive and defensive, being able to wrestle that ball away.
Yeah, and the foul is called on Chris Rollins, but right after the foul, a timeout is called. It will be an immediate timeout, so we'll be right back with more coverage of the game here in the Eagles Nest after this break.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest. More coverage of your men's basketball team. Your Oklahoma Christian Eagles up by 1 point against the University of Arkansas Fort Smith Lions. 15-14, 10-10 left in the first half. So just about halfway through the first half. And Oklahoma Christian being able to take advantage just like that. A couple of substitutions. Knight Madison being doubled in the post, kicks it over to Edmondson. He shoots the three-pointer off the back of the rim and out. Knight Madison tips the ball out of the Lions player's hands, but a turnover by Edmondson will give the ball over to Fort Smith. Cameron Bush with the ball, kicks it over to Wilson. Now Anderson has it, back to Wilson at the top.
There's the flash to the post we were just talking about. This is going to back it up here.
Bush gives it over to Wilson. Wilson drives, scoop layup is off, and a late foul call is called. And that'll be on DJ Walter.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He tried to take a charge. I guess they're calling a blocking foul on DJ there.
Either way, it's still a late blocking foul because the shot was already off and the rebound was already collected.
Very late call there. Ball don't lie.
Wilson's free throw goes in and out on the first attempt. As he sets up for his second free throw. Looking to tie the game with this one. And he does. Oklahoma Christian basketball. Edmondson bringing the ball up the floor. Knight Madison with the ball. Gives over to Justin Nimmer. Gives it back to Anthony Johnson. DJ Walter flashing to the top of the key. Down low to Knight Madison. Double teamed. Madison fighting his way through. Gets a shot over 2 defenders, but it is short. And Bush brings the ball up the floor.
Off to a bit of a rough shooting start today.
Players are just as big and strong as him this time around. And as scoring 24 points last game, it looks like Fort Smith knows how dangerous a player he is. Immediately double teaming him once he gets the ball in the post.
Yep, they're double teaming upon entry.
Nimmer with the ball, kicks it over to Johnson. Edmondson receives a screen from Knight Madison. Almost loses the ball on that pass with Justin Nimmer able to corral it. Edmondson gets down low and gets the layup to go.
Nice drive by Edmondson there. Does a very good job of getting in the teeth of the defense. Very fast, very slippery on his way to the basket.
The game is tied at 17 points apiece. 8:20 left in the first half. Gets it down low to Bush. Again, the flash to the middle of the floor. Wilson guarded by Edmondson. Kicks it over to number 42, Justice Cooper.
Yeah, this OC team is pretty committed to this 3-2 zone they came out in early in this game.
And it's working so far as Wilson forces up a three-pointer late in the shot clock and misses. Anthony Johnson gets a three-pointer off of his own, but this one goes in the hoop.
Good shot by Anthony Johnson as he's going to pick up ball here at half court. Now he's going to back up and allow him some room. I was going to pick up ball there.
Wilson, wide open three-pointer. He responds with one of his own. Coach Talley isn't happy with that miscommunication on the defensive end.
I think Edmondson was in the wrong spot there on the zone. Wide open three ball from the edge there.
Couple quick passes from Oklahoma Christian ends up in Edmondson's hand over to Anthony Johnson near the logo. Now in the corner with Justin Nimmer gives it back to DJ Walter. Anthony Johnson calls a new play.
Johnson
10
setting up
seconds
the
left.
offense.
And the ball is thrown away as Bush steals it. And Wilson looking to take advantage, but not able to. Anderson gets the ball back to Wilson. Two-point attempt is off. DJ Walter not able to get the rebound, and it sails out of bounds. Fort Smith basketball. And another media timeout is called. 6:58 left in the first half. Score is tied at 20 apiece. And Oklahoma Christian looking to get a defensive stop right after this break. Basket. Oklahoma Christian looking to get another defensive stop this time around. Anderson inbounding the ball. Kicks over to Cooper. Wilson now has it. Jab step down to the middle. Rollins out to Anderson, and Anderson gets a three-pointer to go down.
That's a really pretty possession by the Lions there. Good ball movement, getting it inside, getting it outside for a wide open three ball. Very pretty. Pretty basketball.
Nimmer gives the ball to Johnson. Now Walter has it down low to Tenniel. Tenniel guarded by Rollins near the baseline. Baseline jumper is good. That's a great fadeaway from Justin Nimmer.
Nice shot there by Drew Tenniel. A little post fade along the baseline.
You're right, Drew Tenniel. I said Justin Nimmer. Anderson with the ball gives it back to Wilson immediately. Bush near the middle of the floor. Takes back out. DJ Walter one-on-one with him. Good defense by DJ Walter. Wilson trying to get past Edmondson, but not able to. Gets the ball to Bush. Wilson stuck and stolen by Tenniel.
Active hands there by number 15, Tenniel there. Very nice.
And that's exactly what Oklahoma Christian wants, to be able to double team him near that free throw line area. DJ Walter with the ball, gets it over to Nimmer. Edmondson now has it over to DJ Walter. Walter guarded by Cooper, gives it to Nimmer. And Nimmer's shot is blocked by Chris Rollins. Just completely stopped at the rim as Bush brings the ball up the floor.
A pretty impressive block there.
Cooper now has it, gives it over to Anderson. Wilson down low to Bush, guarded by DJ Walter yet again. Walter one-on-one. Steals the ball, gives the outlet pass to Edmondson as he tries to run it down, and he does. And his shot is blocked by Cooper from behind.
Couple pair of blocks there by Fort Smith. Number 1, Cameron Bush. Was that Cameron Bush got that block, or was that Justice Cooper coming from behind and swatting that away?
That was Justice Cooper coming from behind with the block. Edmondson inbound the ball to Johnson as a couple of subs for Fort Smith has been made. Tenniel working by himself, calling for an isolation play. Instead gives it to Walter. Monte Edmondson resetting the offense, 10 seconds left. Anthony Johnson now has it. Couple of moves. Spins and the ball is stuck out. And he steps out of bounds, it seems. So turnover, leading the shot clock yet again by Anthony Johnson.
A tough possession there for Eagles. Just couldn't get anything open.
Miro subs out Bush as he receives the inbound pass.
Anthony Johnson tried to create something, just happened to step on the baseline. Overall, pretty good defense by the Lions there. Can't do much.
Chris Rollins with the ball, kicks it out to Miro. Over to Anderson. Anderson gets down low.
Another turnover.
Yep, another turnover. This time Edmondson receives the outlet pass and gets the layup to fall.
I believe that's 3 straight turnovers for this Fort Smith team. The Eagles being very active in this 3-2 zone. In the passing lanes especially, I'd say.
Oklahoma Christian up by 1. Anderson looking to change that, but misses the 3. And the ball sails out of bounds. Tenniel seems like he slipped or something as going for that rebound, but opts to let the ball go out of bounds. Edmondson receives the inbound pass from DJ Walter. Edmondson guarded by Miro. It's like Fort Smith has a very strong man-to-man defense. Nimmer with the ball gives it to Tenniel near the top of the key. Tenniel, couple of moves, tries to get the ball out, but the ball is tipped by Miro, out of bounds. Still Oklahoma Christian basketball with 12 seconds left on the shot clock.
Both teams being very active, as it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. Media timeout. Both teams being very active on the defensive end, making it tough to even, not even an open shot, just an open pass is tough right now in this ball game. Got to find a way to get some clear passing lanes.
Yep, we'll be right back to this defensive-led basketball game right after this break.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up, and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Welcome back to Eagles Sports Network. The Eagles are up by 1 despite shooting only 37.5% from the field so far, but they're shooting 42.9% from three-point land. So overall, really good game offensively and defensively for Oklahoma Christian. Three-point shot is off by DJ Walter and rebounded by Justin Nimmer.
Good offensive rebound there by number 2, keeping this possession alive as Anthony Johnson throws a tough pass.
And Rollins gets the fast break layup.
Yeah, you know, number 2 kept that offensive good rebound there by Justin Nimmer. Excuse me. You can't throw that pass. You got to be more crisp if you're OC.
Anthony Johnson gives the ball to DJ Walter. Gives it back to Johnson. Back to Walter. Looking to give it to Drew Tenio near the post, and Chris Rollins picks up the foul, being too aggressive, trying to not give up position to Tenio. He receives a foul. And Rollins is then subbed out of the game. Ezekiel coming in instead. Edmondson looking to inbound the ball. Gives it to Anthony Johnson near the baseline. Back to Edmondson to reset the offense. And Justin Nimmer driving into the teeth of the defense. Is caught for travel.
Yep, good defense. Way to stay in front there by, I believe that was number 4 there for Drew Miller, staying in front and causing that turnover.
Also, the help defense really drew Justin Nimmer off balance as well. Quick succession passes leads to a Miro pull-up jumper, which is off. Rebounded by Nimmer.
He knew he missed it, tried to follow his shot.
Edmondson with the ball, gives it to DJ Walter. Thought about a three-pointer, decided to give it to Tenio. Tenio working in the baseline, back out to Walter.
Really good job by number 3, David Egizi, staying in front, playing good post defense down low.
Pump fake three-pointer for Edmondson, trying to get in the lane, not able to. 1 second left on the shot clock. Forces it up, but the shot is called off. Shot clock violation, Oklahoma Christian.
Yeah, you know, Fort Smith just is making it really hard on OC right now to find any open passing lanes, any open shot, anything. They get a good entry pass, good post defense, forcing them to pass it back out. They're making it really tough on the Eagles right now.
Both teams are making it really hard on them offensively. This is a very defensive-led basketball game. So if you enjoy watching defense, you should watch this game.
I don't know if any people, we want to see people score, Elijah.
There's some people out there who enjoy defense. Three-pointer missed by Wilson, rebounded by Knight Madison. Now Oklahoma Christian has another opportunity on the offensive end. Drew Tenio now with the ball, guarded by Anderson, kicks it over to Anthony Johnson. Edmondson on the perimeter trying to call for a screen. Knight Madison slips, and his floater goes in.
There's Knight Madison's first points of the game after starting 0 for 5. Yes, after starting 0 for 5, gets his first points.
Oklahoma Christian gaining the lead once more. It's a back-and-forth game. Nobody has had a decisive lead so far. Wilson, great pump fake to get Anthony Johnson off his feet. And he shoots the 3 and makes it.
Good move by Wilson there. Throwing up the pump fake, getting the defender off his feet.
Tenio with the ball, working one-on-one. Gives it over to DJ Walter. Edmondson gives it down low to Knight Madison. Knight Madison again, immediately doubles. Spin towards the baseline, and the shot is blocked. Rebounded by Tenio, and he gets the layup to go through. Game is tied at 28.
Right place, right time for Tenio. I apologize for talking over you. Right place, right time to grab that 50-50 ball.
Miro wide open mid-range shot is good. 28-30, 42 seconds left in the first half. Very low-scoring game so far, but great defense played by both teams.
Yeah, really, really good defensive game so far. We'll see if OC can close out the quarter how they want.
Tenio with the ball now. Just looking to give it to Anthony Johnson, but good defense by Wilson, not allowing that pass to go through. Tenio over to DJ Walter. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Edmondson, three-pointers up off the back of the rim and rebounded by Anthony Johnson. Oklahoma Christian getting a lot of offensive rebounds this game, allowing them to get extra possessions.
You're right about that one. They're going to hold to the last shot as it approaches 5 seconds left here in this first quarter.
Edmondson going through the teeth of the defense and gets a last-second shot to go, and that will end the first half. Edmondson tying the game 30-30. So we'll be right back with the halftime report after a quick break and messages after these commercials.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here. I've got your back.
when you want to talk, I'm here.
Julia, are you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
Mm-hmm. With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out?
Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
You care for the house, the kids, and our future. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's save a little more now so we can create the retirement we want. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need. Visit asiaretirement.org/Shiro.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here. I've got your back.
when you want to talk, I'm here.
The halftime report, we're here in the Eagles Nest with fans shooting a half-court shot behind us. The score is tied 30-30. The OC Eagles are playing University of Arkansas Fort Smith Lions, and this has been a really neck-and-neck game and a really defensive-led game so far.
Yeah, it really has been. You know, Only 60 complete total points out of both of them. Obviously tied at 30. Very active on defense. Fort Smith and OC are really bringing the energy on defense, getting active, a lot of steals, and they're making it really, really difficult on these offenses to find open shots.
Yeah, and looking at it, OC is really, I wouldn't say lucky, but really, what's the word I'm looking for?
Fortunate.
Yeah, fortunate to be this close in the game, as both teams has 5 steals each, but University of Arkansas Fort Smith only has 5 turnovers off of those steals, and Oklahoma Christian has 9 turnovers overall.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a couple mishaps here and there, but still being in the lead and not even shooting as well as Fort Smith right now, but just being able to tie the game so far is a really impressive feat with the way they're down right now. So if they're able to just tweak a couple of things here and there, they can really blow this game out of the water.
Yeah, and it really felt like OC never got into a rhythm offensively. Obviously the defense made it really difficult to do that. Fort Smith was able to get a lot of mid-range jumpers. We talked about him flashing to the post. OC wasn't able to get rhythm. Monte Edmondson had a few good drives. DJ Walter had a couple good shots, but OC has to get in a rhythm here in the second half. If they want to, not come back, it's tied, but they want to, get more in a rhythm and score more points.
Yeah, speaking of Monte Edmondson, he's the one who had the last-second layup to tie the game going into halftime. They were down by 2, 28-30. Oklahoma Christian only shooting 40% from the field, 33% from three-point line, and 100% from free throw line, compared to Arkansas Fort Smith, who's shooting 48% from the field, 38% from the line, and only 50%, but that's just 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you mentioned Edmondson again, leading scorer for OC with 9. Other than that, it's pretty spread out. You have Tenniel with 8, Johnson with 5, Nike Madison with 4, and DJ with 5, actually. So OC spreading it out, just not getting in that rhythm. We mentioned how, one guy can't win the game for you. They're shutting down Nike Madison down low by double teaming him. Other guys are starting to step up to score points. Just need a little more of that and get in a rhythm.
Yeah, so right now this game will come down to who can get the more consistent offense, as both defenses have been playing exceptionally well. And that's really all we have for the halftime report. We'll be back in about a couple of minutes with the coverage of the second half right after this break.
Dora knows better than anyone. The best place to explore is the forest.
She knows this monkey? Of course, she knows this monkey.
Experience nature.
Let's go.
Connect with family.
I love you guys.
And find your own adventure in a forest or park near you.
Let's do this. Come on, Boots.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Recently, the western U.S. has averaged more than 1,900 earthquakes and 3,800 significant wildfires each year. So chances are there will be more of both near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. You ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
You care for the house, the kids, and our future. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's save a little more now so we can create the retirement we want. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need. Visit asiaretirement.org/Shiro.
Welcome back to the Eagle Sports Network. About 30 seconds until the second half tips off. Score is tied 30-30. Your Eagles are battling University of Arkansas Fort Smith.
Yeah, you know, battle's a good word. We mentioned in the halftime show that, you know, the defensive game, you know, we're all knotted up at 30. Both teams are being really active, making it difficult on these offenses. I don't really expect that to change here in the second half. I just expect it to be a grinded-out game. I think it might come down to free throws towards the end of the game, as it often does in close games. It's going to come down to the buzzer.
It might also come down to who can get on the first run of the game. We haven't really had a run yet. The game has been up by 1 Other team wins, up by 1.
Yep.
Tie game, up by 1. Tie game, yada, yada, yada.
Yep.
You know, there hasn't been a significant run by either team so far in this game that can really stretch the lead out.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Basketball's a game of runs, and we haven't really seen an extensive run. I think OC went on a little one to go up by 5 there at the beginning of the half. But other than that, you know, we haven't seen much. And here come the refs with an applause from the crowd to get this half underway.
And it looks like the ball will be Fort Smith's as we begin the second half. So Muro with the ball, starting the second half, guarded by Edmondson. Kicks it over to Anderson. Anderson down low to Rollins. Rollins trying to muscle his way to Knight Madison. Knight Madison elevates and sends a shot back.
Athletic play by Knight Madison. Then he goes down on the floor and gets the bucket. What a possession. What a sequence for Knight Madison to get the Eagles up by 2.
That is the definition of defense leads to offense for Knight Madison. Just an exceptional block and a really good finish on the other end. Muro with the ball, guarded by Johnson, receives a screen. Free throw line pull-up jumper off the backboard and in. And
Banked it in.
Again, the game is tied, 32-32. Edmondson kicks it over to DJ Walter. Tenio now with the ball. Gives it up. DJ Walter in the middle of the floor, going up against Rollins. Fadeaway jumper is just short.
Good footwork there by DJ to get a semi-open shot. Actually got a good look at the basket there, just left it a little short.
Yeah, way to use his pivot foot. Miscommunication on defense leads to a wide open Anderson 3.
That's about the 3rd time they've done that. They flash to the post. One guy has to cover the guy on baseline. They have a wide open 3 ball. That's about the 3rd time they've done that in this game.
Anderson leading all scorers with 12 points. Oklahoma Christian looking to respond. Johnson with the ball, guarded by Wilson. Down low to Knight Madison. No double team this time, but Knight Madison has to kick it out instead. Edmondson, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Another light shot clock possession. Edmondson over to the corner. DJ Walter, he responds with 3-pointer of his own, and the game is tied yet again.
Great pass by Monte Ellison there. Edmondson, excuse me. Great pass along the baseline.
Muro down low to, and wow, that was a really, really good layup.
Could have been an and one. They didn't get the call on Knight Madison there. We're not going to complain too much.
No, that was a really 3-pointer for Edmondson is off, but rebounded by Rollins in that last possession. Rollins had a really slim angle on the backboard, but he was able to find a way to get it through. Looking to do it yet again against Knight Madison. Not this time, but Knight Madison is caught for the foul. That'll send Rollins to the free throw line. Looks like it's a battle of the Giants right now down low.
I was just going to say Knight Madison and Chris Rollins are quite a battle down low to watch here in this early second half.
Both players really strong and really athletic. So they complement, or, you know, they defend each other very well. Rollins' first free throw is up and good. Fort Smith up by 2. A couple substitutions are made as Braden Boyer checks into the game, taking out David Ezeki. Second free throw for Rollins is good.
OC sticking with their strategy. They've only played about 6 players in this game, opposed to Fort Smith, who's played around 10. So,
yeah, Oklahoma Christian's rotation isn't as deep as they may like. They play usually 6 to 8 players per game. It looks like they're sticking to that this game. Knight Madison double team near the baseline. Edmondson tried to split it, trips, and turns the ball over. It's the 10th turnover of the game for Oklahoma Christian. Wilson with the ball, kicks it over to Muro. Muro gives it back to Wilson. Muro thought about shooting a 3, decided not to. 13 seconds left on the shot clock for Fort Smith. Down low to Rollins. Rollins looking to work against Knight Madison yet again. And again, a tough angle on the backboard, but he's able to get it down.
That's a fun matchup to watch, isn't it, down low? Madison versus Rollins. Rollins got the best of him then. Madison's been battling tough, though. The freshman Madison against the junior Rollins.
And just like that, University of Fort Smith is up by 6. Well, now up by 4 after an exceptional entry pass by Edmondson and a good lay by Knight Madison.
Both teams are running their offense through their bigs. That's how you find some rhythm. That's what both teams are trying to do here.
Wilson down low to Rollins. Anderson, Muro, another pull-up jumper. Off the rim a couple times out. Rebounded by Rollins. Rollins yet again blocked by Knight Madison, but he goes up even stronger this time and gets a layup to go through.
That battle, man, I said every trip down the floor, they are going at it.
Rollins now has 14 points on the game. DJ Walter, three-pointer is good.
Big shot by DJ Walter there. Big shot. Cut the lead in half.
It certainly stops a 10-2 run from University of Arkansas. Fort Smith chips the lead down to 3, and immediate timeout is called. So we'll be right back with more coverage of this game after this break. Looks like they got it together.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
Welcome back. Oklahoma Christian down by 3 after a DJ Walter 3 just before the timeout. And it looks like Knight Madison and Chris Rollins is just trying to battle it out. See who's a better post player in this game.
Yeah, that's been the story of the second half so far. Both teams are really playing through their bigs, but that's a big shot by DJ Walter there to cut this lead in half. We talked about neither team going on a run. Fort Smith came out this half, went on a bit of a run. That DJ Walter 3 really put a stop to that.
And a bit of full court pressure from Edmondson and Johnson as Bush tried to bring the ball up the floor. He gets the ball. And a couple more passes. Wilson pump fakes on the 3, pull-up jumper off the back of the rim, out, and then rebounded, but a block shot is blocked by Tenniel.
Nice block by Tenniel there coming behind, just getting all ball, not engaging the body to get a foul.
Down low to Knight Madison, immediately double-teamed in the post. Tenniel gets a foul called on the floor, so Oklahoma Christian will inbound the ball in front of the cheerleaders.
Yeah, OC going with a pretty big lineup here with Tenniel and Knight Madison on the floor.
Another media timeout is called, so we'll be right back after this break.
Dora knows better than anyone. The best place to explore is the forest.
She knows this monkey? Of course she knows this monkey.
Experience nature.
Let's go.
Connect with family.
How's you guys?
And find your own adventure in a forest or park near you.
Let's do this. Come on, Boots.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Welcome back to Eagle Sports Network. Coach Tally Toole trying to coach this team as they break out of their huddle. Oklahoma Christian will inbound the ball. It looks like Edmondson will inbound it. Down by 3, 40-43. Defensive battle continues. Edmondson receiving the inbound ball. Throws it in to DJ Walter down low. Walter fighting for position and gets a good floater to go. Oklahoma Christian now only down by 1 after that DJ Walter bucket.
Yeah, OC really playing through the paint here. First was Knight Madison, then it was Tenniel. There is DJ Walter on the post getting a little baby hook going.
Bush going up against Knight Madison. High arcing shot is off. Offensive rebound is poked out. Loose ball. Anthony Johnson comes up with it. He comes out and just throws the ball down against the entire crowd. Round and one opportunity. Foul will be on number 13, Drew Irby.
What a play by Anthony Johnson. Taking it coast to coast. Throwing it down. Woo!
Anthony Johnson saying on his head. Excuse me, the foul will be on number 14.
That got this crowd moving here at the Nest.
You got everybody moving on in the Nest. That was an emphatic jam, and he converts a three-point opportunity, extending OC's lead to 2. And the energy in this,
it's
the energy. It's crazy.
You can feel the energy shift there. What a play.
Oklahoma Christian going on their own run. Knight Madison getting another foul call. Chris Rollins going back to the free throw line. But the crowd is still buzzing about that poster dunk by Anthony Johnson.
First of all, great play to pick up that 50-50 ball. Just took it, about 3 guys around him, just took it up strong to throw it down. You're going to see that. You're going to see that play again a couple times as he makes the free throw here. Number 15, Chris Rollins makes the first of 2.
Anthony Johnson, some people forget how athletic he is as he's kind of calmed down from trying to do poster dunks all the time from his early years. But as you can see, he is still fully capable of doing such things as he has the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, just explosive athlete.
DJ Walter with the ball so far. Kicks it over to Tenniel. Over to Edmondson. Down low to Knight Madison. See if he can do something. Blocking foul is called. And
it's going to be called on number 15, Chris Rollins, for the block.
And Rollins isn't too happy with that foul call.
He's claiming he was set. I couldn't really tell. He may have been inside the restricted area. I'm not sure. I don't have the replay right in front of me.
Trying to decide if this goes to the free throw line or not, and it will not. Edmondson to inbound the ball. Gives it to DJ Walter. Walter looking for somebody to pass it to, gives it to Edmondson. Edmondson receiving a screen from Knight Madison. He gets the ball,
nice
throws
pass.
It down low to Tenniel. Tenniel gets a dunk of his own.
Beautiful basketball there by the Eagles.
Beautiful patience by the Eagles, that offensive possession. Anderson with the ball, kicks it down low to Rollins, looking to answer. Rollins, a couple of moves, and he gets a layup to go down.
I mean, Chris Rollins, he's the story of the second half for the Fort Smith Lions. He is hooping right now.
Rollins with 10 points on the game. He's now in double figures. Tenniel going up against Anderson. Tenniel taking it all the way himself. The ball is short. Try to tip it out to his teammates, who lands in Fort Smith hands. Bush gives it to Anderson. Wilson now has the ball. Wilson gets it back, picked up by Edmondson. His pull-up jumper is off, rebounded by Tenniel. Gives it to Edmondson.
Good energy on defense from the Eagles. They're really recovering well.
Tenniel, three-pointer is off the side of the rim, out of bounds. Substitutions are coming in. Justice Cooper and Courtney Murrell coming in for the University of Arkansas Fort Smith. Again, Oklahoma Christian not making many subs so far this game.
No, still, we're well into the second half here, 13 minutes to go, and they've only played 6 players here.
Starting lineup still on the floor for Oklahoma Christian.
Yep. They have not made a substitution this half.
Wilson, pump fake, one dribble pull-up, just short, and a foul is called. Looks like it will be on Oklahoma Christian. Fort Smith basketball. Anderson inbound the ball to Murrell. Gives it to Rollins immediately, going up against Anthony Johnson. Kicks it out to Wilson.
Yeah, they got to size this fan. Okay, they switched it.
Knight Madison and Rollins battling yet again.
Nice block.
Knight Madison gets another block.
Knight Madison gets the best of him that time.
She's going back and forth whether Rollins gets his shot up and in or blocked by Knight Madison. The same on the other end. Rollins gambles on the pass, and Knight Madison gearing up to go for a dunk, but the whistle stops it.
Yeah, he was throwing that down, that's for sure. There'll be a foul. Will be on the floor, I believe.
Yes, it will be on the floor. David Ezekiel coming in, checking out Rollins. Edmondson inbound to DJ Walter. Walter gives it to Anthony Johnson. Tenio down low, kicks it to the corner. Edmondson drives baseline, but a foul is called on the floor.
Really taking it to him, drawing a lot of contact, a lot of fouls here in the second half.
The more fouls, the easier it is to get to the bonus.
Yep, they're getting there. They're getting there. 2 more fouls, I believe, and they're in the bonus. So.
Looks like 1 more foul. There's 5 total team fouls on University of Arkansas Fort Smith. Anthony Johnson receiving instructions from Coach Talley.
This calls for a pick and roll here from Madison.
Anthony Johnson's run off of it, but Edmondson finds the open three-pointer and it drains it.
Just a pure shot from the 5'10" guard at Oklahoma City there, Monte Edmondson.
He now has 12 points in the day. Wilson looking to respond and does.
That silenced the crowd. Beautiful shot there by number 2, Matthew Wilson, to tie the game again. Every time you feel like OC is about to go on a run, Fort Smith has an answer for him.
The same goes vice versa. Every time you feel Fort Smith is going on a run, OC has an answer themselves. These teams are pretty evenly matched so far. Anthony Johnson receiving his screen from Knight Madison. Kicks it over DJ Walter. DJ Walter pulls up for 3. Swish.
That's 2 straight threes from DJ Walter. He is feeling it from 3 today. He's 3 for 5, so now he is 4 for 6 from the three-point line.
University of Arkansas Fort Smith clearly not happy with that. Muro with the ball. Gives it to Wilson. Wilson pump fake, but Edmondson stays in front of him this time. Wilson trying to flare towards the corner. He forces a three-pointer short and rebounded by DJ Walter.
That's a tough shot by Wilson there. Tough shot.
Edmondson finding his way through, but then the ball is tipped out of his hands at the last second. He couldn't come down with it or else it would have been a travel, so he forced a layup up and missed. Anderson gives the ball to Wilson. Down low to Ezekiel. And Muro now has the ball. He gets a good look for three-pointer off the back of the rim. Tipped out of bounds. And it is University of Arkansas Fort Smith ball. And
I thought that was coming our way. So we get an immediate timeout here.
Down or up by 3. Oklahoma Christian looking to close out the game. 10:33 left. Halfway through the second half. We'll be right back after this break.
The Western U.S. has averaged more than 1,900 earthquakes and 3,800 significant wildfires each year. So chances are there will be more of both near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Welcome back to Eagle Sports Network. Oklahoma Christian up by 3, nearly halfway through the second half, and just both teams going on runs.
Yeah,
this is this latest run by Oklahoma Christian.
It's been an electric second half, that's for sure. You had the big dunk by Anthony Johnson there. You had some 2 big as Nike Madison and Chris Rollins really battling out down low. Really good half of basketball so far. We still got over a half left to go, so Eagles lead by 3.
It's bound to be a very entertaining game here in the Eagles' nest at Oklahoma Christian. Couple passes through. Miro with the ball gets to Ezekiel. Immediately out to Wilson. Wilson covered by Monte Edmondson. Doesn't mean much to him as he drains the three-pointer to tie the game.
Yeah, you gotta get a hand in his face, Matthew Wilson. He can shoot the rock.
Edmondson gets the ball. DJ Walter driving towards the baseline, kicks it back out. reset of the offense, 10 seconds left. It seems like Oklahoma Christian resets the offense every time with 10 seconds left. DJ Walter forcing up a shot. The shot is short, sails out of bounds. Fort Smith basketball. Great defense by Fort Smith that possession.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you got to tip your hat to the defense.
Especially after being yelled at by the coach in this past timeout.
Yeah,
Seems like they have a renewed focus.
Good old Coach Jim Boone out of Arkansas Fort Smith. Wasn't too happy with this team. It's passion. It's passion.
Muro thought about three, gives it to Wilson a hot hand tonight.
It's a nice move. That's a nice move by Matthew Wilson. He can shoot the rock. He can create his own shot. He's playing really well tonight.
Drew Tenniel now with the ball, hands it off to DJ Walter. Anthony Johnson, jab step, gets the defender off of him. He shoots and hits the three-pointer.
It's a big shot by Anthony Johnson right there. They're trading buckets here. Eagles up by 1.
This is a very close game. This will definitely go down the wire if it continues the way it's going. Wilson looking to continue his hot hands, and over the back foul by Ezekiel.
He really skied for that rebound. Ezekiel did. They docked him to the foul over the back.
DJ Walter inbounding the ball to Edmondson. And DJ Walter gives the ball to Tenniel. Walter gets the ball back. Swings it over to Anthony Johnson. Down low to Knight Madison going up against Ezekiel. Knight Madison hook shot off the backboard and in.
That'll work if you're Knight Madison. That'll work. He's playing really well tonight. Not a ton to show for it on the offensive end, but he's doing a lot on both sides of the ball. He's active.
Miscommunication leads to a wide open Muro three-pointer, which ties the game.
You know, that hurts. That hurts right there.
It's the fourth time a miscommunication as such has happened this game, leading in a wide open three-pointer from University of Arkansas Fort Smith. DJ Watson now with the ball, kicks it down low to Knight Madison. Foul on the entry pass. The foul will be on Ezekiel.
They're going to dock David Ezekiel again.
And Oklahoma Christian.
That'll be his, I believe, his third foul of the game, I think.
Yeah, he is checked out. Alex Brogdon comes and gets him. Oklahoma Christian now in the bonus. So that sends Knight Madison to the line. One and one. Misses the free throw. And rebounded by Anderson, gives it to Muro. Picked up by Anthony Johnson. Free throw line jumper is off and rebounded by Anthony Johnson.
Good contest by Knight Madison. He's been really active on the defensive side tonight.
That was Justin Cooper with the shot. Anthony Johnson receiving the play from Coach Talley. Edmondson kicks over to Tenniel. Knight Madison gives it to Edmondson near the perimeter. Back to Madison, 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Down low, Tenniel immediately double teamed. DJ Walter driving down, looking to draw a foul, doesn't, misses the shot.
Tried to go right into the defense there. Gonna get the call there. Good defense though.
Muro hands it back to Anderson. Down low to Cooper. And Muro wide open yet again. Misses the shot. Ball is tipped out of bounds.
It seems to be the Achilles heel, if you will, of this zone defense. Those three balls right after they pass it inside, it's hard for the defense to recover.
Game tied at 58 apiece. Immediate timeout is called. We'll be right back after these commercials.
Julia, are you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest. DJ Walter will inbound the ball to Monte Edmondson. 7 minutes left in the second half. The game is still tied.
Yeah, you know, it's been an electric second half. We told you, you're talking about it's going to be a grind-out second half. These defenses are playing well.
Tenio with the ball at the top of the key. Kicks over to Walter, back to Tenio. Tenio looking to take it himself and draws a foul.
And they're going to dog number 14, Evan Anderson, for the foul.
That's the 8th foul of the half for University of Arkansas Fort Smith.
It'll be Anderson's 3rd on the night already.
Tenio headed to the free throw line. Hopefully, take advantage of this situation. First free throw is good. Justin Nimmer coming in, checking out Knight Madison. Tenio now has 11 points, looking for his 12th.
OC still only using 6 players, as Justin Nimmer was the first man off the bench in the first half.
And Nimmer goes 2 for 2 from the line. Boca McChristian can take advantage of being in the bonus. These free throws can really mean a lot in this game. Wilson now with the ball, kicks it over to Murrell, gives it back to Wilson. Couple quick passes. Just trying to take advantage of Oklahoma Christian miscommunication. Didn't happen this time, but a foul is called on Anthony Johnson.
Yeah, they're going to dock Anthony Johnson for a bit of a push there. Can't use your arms too much. When you're playing defense, got to move your feet, but that's just his first. He's sitting okay.
Looking to inbound the ball, gets it. Wilson now with it. Kicks it down low. Murrell pulls up. In and out shot, rebounded by Justin Nimmer.
Fort Smith doing a pretty good job of finding those soft spot in the zone and those mid-range jumpers. That one didn't go down, but they're getting good looks.
Jay Watson with the ball, gives it to Anthony Johnson. Tenio down low, misses, and rebounded by Anderson. And a foul is called on Edmondson as he tried to stop the fast break.
You know, if you're okay with that if you're OC. You know, that stop the ball. They had numbers.
And they may not like the aggressiveness, or some of the Fort Smith fans may not like the aggressiveness of the foul, but it was a smart foul on Edmondson's part.
It was a very smart foul by Monte Edmondson.
Miro kicks it down low, gets the ball back. A bunch of
good
quick
ball
passing.
movement.
Anderson misses the three-pointer. DJ
Good
Walker
recovery
with the
by
rebound.
Anthony Johnson there to contest that shot after a fantastic ball movement.
You can see his athleticism again, allowing him to jump and contest that shot. DJ Walter shoots a three-pointer off and rebounded by
Starting to
Miro.
cool off a little bit, Elijah. He started off hot. He's missed his past 2.
Wilson kicks it to Miro. Back to Miro. Picked up by Edmondson. Wilson started the second half really hot, making a bunch of three-pointers. It's really cooled down as well. With a good entry pass, and Drew Miller with the layup, tying the game.
That's a pretty good move by Drew Miller there to pump fake, go to the other side of the rim.
It's the first scorer besides those 2 Drew Tenio free throws in the past 2 minutes. Edmondson kicks over to DJ Watson. Anthony Johnson now with the ball.
OC's on a bit of a scoring drought. Got to find a way to get the ball in the bucket.
Other side of the court, Justin Nimmer outside. Edmondson not afraid to shoot.
That'll work.
And he hits the three-pointer.
Driving kick. Basketball 101 there. Nice fundamental basketball in that possession.
Miro with the ball, kicks it down low. Gets it back. Anderson to the corner, Wilson. Foul is called on Tenio.
They're going to get another push on Drew Tenio there.
Anderson will inbound the ball. Looks like they'll wipe up a wet spot on the floor, trying to prevent any slippage from players.
Don't we have people for that? Don't we have some people for that?
No. No, we don't. Anderson will inbound the ball. Looking, gives it to Wilson. And one. Anthony Johnson picks up the foul.
That's a quick inbound pass right there. Quick inbound play. It looks like OC just wasn't prepared for that.
Looks like they were lulled to sleep by the stoppage of play, trying to get this wet spot off the ground.
As Cameron Bush checks in now for number 11, Courtney Murrell.
Wilson shooting free throws, looking for his 20th and 21st or 20th point in which he gets. And the game is tied yet again.
Yeah, you know, he's leading the scores. Leading scorer for EFIS.
Anthony Johnson with the ball over to Monte Edmondson. DJ Walter now has it. Justin Nimmer looking for Tenio in the post. Not able to get it to him. Receives the screen. Nimmer working on the baseline. Takes it himself and gets an and one opportunity up him.
That's a really good move on the baseline by Justin Nimmer, finding just enough room to squeeze by and get the and one. Chance for a three-point play coming up.
It looks like immediate timeout will be called, so Justin Nimmer will shoot his and one free throw after this break.
Each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest. Oklahoma Christian up by 2. Justin Nimmer headed to the free throw line after he hit an and one layup before the timeout was called. 3:55 left in the game, and still back and forth, just like from tip-off.
Yeah, back and forth. You know, Fort Smith started with a little bit of a run here in the second half. OC counter with a run of their own. Since then, pretty much trading buckets as OC goes up by 3 here with 3:50 to go.
And Justin Nimmer hits the free throw, and Bush bringing the ball up the floor, kicks it over to Wilson. Miller gets it down low. An aggressive layup is up and in by Darlene McClure.
Fort Smith bench wanted an and one on that one.
DJ Walter gives it to Anthony Johnson. Justin Nimmer back to Johnson, pulls up for 3, just short and rebounded by Bush. Oklahoma Christian still up by 1 despite the layup on the other end for Fort Smith. Wilson going up against Anthony Johnson. Good defense by Johnson, but Wilson was able to sneak under his arm for the layup. Fort Smith now up by 1 after 4 quick points coming out the timeout.
Yeah, that timeout proved nice for Fort Smith. They come out, go on a quick 4-0 run, and as OC turns the ball over again, Lions up by 1 with under 3 to go.
Oklahoma Christian really cut down on the turnovers since halftime. It's the first one I can remember in a while for Oklahoma Christian.
Really good. Pretty crisp on the offensive end.
Knight Madison checking them back in. Justin Nimmer headed to the bench. Bush to bring the ball up the floor. Kicks over to Wilson, a hot hand. Chris Rollins is back in the game as well, so we might see Knight Madison and Rollins battle it out yet again. Anderson pulls up for 3 and he hits it. This is the largest lead of the game that we've seen in a while.
That's a big shot by Evan Anderson. The largest lead we've seen in a minute. They've been trading buckets. The lead's 4 for the Lions now after a 3.
Tenio gives the ball to Edmondson. DJ Watson now has it, looking for Knight Madison, not able to get it to him. Knight Madison still battling. DJ Walter gives it to Edmondson. Walter thought about a three, decided to put it on the floor. Fighting, and the layup is off, but he's headed to the free throw line.
DJ taking it to the chest of the defense, getting the call there. Fort Smith bench does not like that call.
And the referee's going to talk to the
here.
coach, trying to calm down the coach as he tries to plead his case. Walter's free throw is up and good. Walter's second free throw is good as well. He goes 2 for 2 from the line. Oklahoma Christian now only down by 2. They need a defensive stop. And then this game wasn't really hard to come by.
Yeah. Scoring's picked up a little bit here in the second half. And there's the matchup we've been talking about all night. Rollins versus Madison.
Madison gets a foul called on him this time as Rollins heads to the free throw line. Rollins' free throw is off because you can hear screaming from the fans in the stands. Rollins' second free throw is good this time as he was probably prepared for the screaming.
One possession game as we approach 1:50 to play. Down to the buzzer as we were talking about.
Oklahoma Christian down by 3. Both teams in the bonus. DJ Walter with the ball, driving baseline. Kicks it back out to Tenniel. Knight Madison, touch pass to Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson tries to get it back to Madison, but it's stolen by Rollins.
That's a tough possession. OC wanted points there badly. The turn it over is pretty deflating. They just got to step it up on this defensive end.
Bush with the ball, picked up by Knight Madison. Wilson, leading scorer on the game so far.
If you're Oklahoma Christian, you cannot allow a three. No threes whatsoever.
Wilson again with the pump fake.
And OC gets a defensive stop.
Stoppage of play. And nobody, the fans, the bench, and the coach from University of Arkansas Fort Smith does not like the refs right now as they seem they're biased towards Oklahoma Christian.
I think we had a foul on Chris Rollins of Fort Smith, I believe. I'm not sure. They weren't too clear. I'm not sure why we stopped play there.
Just under a minute to go. Oklahoma Christian down by 3. Tenniel gives it to Edmondson. Edmondson finds his way down, not to get it, but Knight Madison
Good
gets
follow
the
by
tip
Knight
layup.
Madison.
And another stoppage of play.
Oh, and we got a flop warning for number 15, Chris Rollins, on the floor. A late flop warning at that.
It was actually on number 14, Anderson.
Was it on 14?
Yeah, that might have been well, no, it wasn't a flop warning on the other end, as there's a lot of contact on that rebound for Rollins. But right now, nobody is happy. But a timeout is called. Probably things can calm down. Knight Madison apologizes to Anderson as he goes to the huddle, and we'll be right back after this break.
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest. 40 seconds to go. Oklahoma Christian down by 1. The game is certainly getting chippy, and University of Arkansas Fort Smith used to extend the lead to 3 or 4 points.
Yeah, we entered in the final minute. The intensity's turned up.
Student
Everybody's
section is
standing.
standing up. Nobody is happy with anything. A three-pointer is off. Rebounded by Tenio.
There'll be a whistle. And we got another flop warning on White for OC.
Looks like the flop will be on.
I
The flop warning will be on
I believe it was
DJ Walter, as I heard a 2-something, and he's the only player for
Okay,
Oklahoma.
DJ Walter get the flop warning. We got a timeout, 16 seconds to go. Eagles down by 1.
We'll stay here. This may be the last possession of the game for both teams.
Yeah, you imagine OC's going to try to get the last shot here. They got 16 seconds, plenty of time to get an open shot. Take it to the rim, maybe try to draw a foul. They've been really playing through their big men. Look for them to do that here in this.
And with the intensity of these past 2 minutes, time has really flown by, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. They've really jumped in. We got 2 flop warnings in the past 30 seconds of play. We got bodies flying all over the place. We got posterizing ducks. This game's had a little bit of everything. Just a great basketball game.
A bunch of yelling from the fans, the student section, the energy in this game is absolutely great, and this is exactly the type of environment you want to be for a basketball game.
100%. And, you know, like this is what you want to play for, right? 16 seconds, you're down by 1.
All right,
you got to find a way. You got to find a way to get that bucket.
Now let's talk about this next upcoming possession. Who do you want the ball to be? Whose hands do you want the ball to be in as the teams are getting ready to come out of the huddle for Oklahoma Christian?
Man, they've been playing through their bigs all day. I think you got to look at Nike Madison. DJ Walter's been hot from 3 as well. You got to look at him as well. DJ Walter has 17 points.
Monte Edmondson has been hitting from the perimeter as well. DJ Walton and Edmondson have 7 combined three-pointers.
Yeah, I think you got to look inside to Nike Madison. You got to look inside. Try to get a foul. Try to get something. These refs have been calling a lot of stuff here in the past couple minutes. But here we go.
Monte Edmondson, 10 seconds left, and he gets a foul call, so he'll be headed to the free throw line.
Okay, so, you know, along the same idea, they took it inside, tried to draw contact. That's what you see a lot of when you're down by 1. He has a trip to the line with a chance to take the lead here with 9.5 to go.
Monte Edmondson, a really good free throw shooter. But again, 9.5 seconds left. That's plenty of time for University of Arkansas Fort Smith to go down the floor and get a shot up. They even have 3 timeouts, so even if they can't get something immediately, they can use those timeouts.
9.5 seconds, that's enough time to get up a good shot. And right there, that possession, that's OC giving the ball on their best playmaker and seeing what he can do with it, taking it to the hoop.
Monte Edmondson giving up the 2 clutch free throws. Makes the first, so the game is tied.
Big make, knock that first one down, tie game.
Monte Edmondson with 16 points this game. Justin Nimmer getting ready to check into the game. He misses the second
first
free
one,
throw.
and here we go.
6 seconds left. Shot is blocked by Knight Madison, out of bounds.
And OC's going to have 2 seconds to get up a shot.
And they have 2 seconds to go down to get a shot up.
Good defense by Nike Madison there to disrupt that shot. Hits the side of the backboard.
And Courtney,
we're going to get a timeout on the floor. OC, Coach Talley's going to try to draw up something. Looks like the refs are going to come to the monitor to review this play to see who
it looks like they'll try to review to see who the ball went out of bounds. And went off of out of bounds.
I don't think Madison touched it. I think it went right over his hand, hit the side of the backboard.
And out. That is a very good possibility. And if we're looking at this, you can see Muriel Edmondson takes a hard screen from Chris Rollins.
Hard, that's a legal screen though. Hard illegal screen there.
And Muriel going up. Doesn't look like Knight Madison touched it. And even if he did, Miro has had the last possession of the ball as it came off of his hand and off the side of the backboard. But we may be wrong.
Well, and they're going all the way back to the screen. Let's see here.
Miro going up. Doesn't look like Knight Madison touched the ball. And it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and I think
We're getting another angle on this.
Fort Smith player touched it anyway. I think they're reviewing something about that screen, though. I'm not sure what they're doing there, but the refs right now are looking at the screen that was set, I believe, by Chris Rollins onto Monte.
I just think that's just how far the
Monte
replay.
Edmondson.
I think that's just how far the replay goes. That's just the start of the replay. But Knight Madison did not touch the ball on the shot. It just hit the side of the backboard, sailed out of bounds, and it's Eagle basketball. 2 seconds left.
Yeah, you're right. It's going to be OC ball. They have to go the length of the court.
And get a shot up and in 2 seconds.
What, maybe a dribble and a shot to try to get this off.
Anthony Johnson inbounding the ball. Another timeout on the floor.
Got another timeout by Arkansas Fort Smith. Coach Jim Boone
really burning all his timeouts that he has left because he didn't see something he liked during the defensive thing. And the thing that I think he saw was Monte Edmondson was on the other side of the court near the student section, wide open on the baseline. So he's trying to tell his players to go get it. So instead of just yelling at him, he told them to he called burn the timeout and try to get another defensive plan to go.
You know, and sometimes those timeouts are planned. You want to come out, see what your opponent is in. He wanted to come out, Coach Boone wanted to come out, see what the Eagles were in, and adjust his defense accordingly. Now it'll be interesting if the Eagles, do they come out in the same formation? It looks like they are, or they may change it up a little bit.
It looks like
so they're not
DJ
going to pressure. They're not going to
inbound
pressure
the ball
the
this
inbound.
time.
So they changed the inbounder. They're not going to pressure the inbounder.
Monte Edmondson has the ball. 1 second left. Shoots it off the top of the backboard, and we will go to overtime.
We got overtime. Free basketball here in Edmond, Oklahoma. What better way to spend a Thursday night?
Extra 5 minutes set on the clock. Oklahoma Christian playing really well so far in this game. So is University of Arkansas Fort Smith, and you see the game has gone back and forth. I don't think either team has had a lead more than 6 points, if that, this entire game.
No, I think the largest lead was, I believe, it might have been OC by 6 way early on in that first half. So really trading buckets. No one's going on crazy runs. This next 5 minutes should be really interesting.
It'll be really entertaining, as we won't say both teams don't like each other, but right now both teams aren't getting along well so far in this game.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
And that's just the competitive spirit of this basketball game. Obviously, these teams want to win. Oklahoma Christian trying to extend their record to 6-13, correct?
Yeah, and you know, this isn't a conference game for either team, but that does not mean it's not important. This is an important game for these teams to get back on track. Both teams needing to get back on track as we approach the back half of conference play here in 2022.
Yeah, with the emphasis put on the big men, this is where you kind of miss Hunter Staten, as he can easily, or looking at the players that have been out on the floor, he would easily be the biggest player on the team so far. But Knight Madison just filling his role super well. Knight Madison himself has 8 points on the game.
Yeah, Knight Madison, not the craziest offensive game for him. Only 8 points, but he's been active. He has a few blocks. This has 3 blocks here for him. He's really active on the offensive end, or defensive end, excuse me. So, I mean, just because that 8 points is up there doesn't mean he hasn't been active.
And off the tip, the ball almost sails out of bounds. The University of Arkansas Fort Smith will have the ball. The ball is swung over a couple of times now in the corner. In the middle of the floor, Mueller's shot is good, and that's how we start off overtime.
Yep, good smooth start there for Fort Smith. Smooth start here in OT.
Fort Smith now up by 2. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Mueller. Still Eagles basketball.
That's number 11, Courtney Mural, making an instant impact here in OT, getting the bucket and having active hands here on the defensive end, knocking that ball out of bounds from Edmondson.
Edmondson inbounds the ball. So Tenyo gets it back immediately, and now Tenno has it. Gives it to DJ Walter. Walter looking for Knight Madison. They get it to him. Another double team. Try to get to the middle of the floor. Loose ball. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Fort Smith basketball.
That's a dangerous pass by Madison there. Ended up being a turnover, but...
That is a crucial turnover as well, as it gives gives Fort Smith the ability to extend their lead
Yeah,
to 4.
I tell you what, these 5 minutes go quick here in OT. They go quick.
University of Arkansas Fort Smith working the ball around. Mueller kicks it back out. Three-pointer is up, and it is good. That is Drew Miller with the three-pointer. And now they're up by 5.
Good pass, good bucket, good offense all around for Fort Smith. OC has to do something here.
Edmondson with the ball, calling for a screen. Doesn't get it. And a charging foul is called on Edmondson. It's like Oklahoma Christian will have to get a defensive stop and respond as quick as possible to these 5 quick points by University of Arkansas Fort Smith.
Yeah, Fort Smith came out firing here in overtime. They came out firing, and OC has to stop the bleeding, and they have to do it quick with now under 3.5 minutes to go.
Mueller now with the ball, kicks it down low to Miller. Miller gives it back to Mueller, screens Edmondson. Mueller kicks it over to Anderson. Anderson gives it to Mueller. Wilson, he's cooled down a bit, but his pump fake has remained as dangerous as ever, and a jump ball is called.
And that's going to be called a jump ball, but that's another block in my book for Nike Madison.
Yeah, and
really protecting the rim tonight.
It is Oklahoma Christian basketball, so they was able to get the stop to see if they can score on this possession. DJ Watson hands it off to Anthony Johnson. Tenio kicks it over to Edmondson. Down low to Nike Madison. Another double team. Edmondson, the DJ Watson in the middle of the floor, and the foul is called on Miller.
Again, not liked by
DJ
the
Watson
Fort
would go
Smith
to the
bench.
free throw line. As both teams are in the bonus, he will be shooting 2.
He's 1 for 1 on the night from the line.
DJ Walter hits the first free throw. Chips the lead down to 4. And he hits the second free throw. Now the lead is chipped down to 3.
Those are pretty big free throws there by DJ Walter to cut this to 1 possession.
This is a massive defensive possession for Oklahoma Christian. Miller kicks it to Anderson. Anderson shoots the three-pointer short and rebounded by Anthony Johnson.
Way to run that down by Anthony Johnson there in the corner.
DJ Walter gets a fast break layup to go, so that's
Nice
4
move.
points for DJ Walter. Oklahoma Christian now only down by 1.
Nice move by Walter there on the fast break.
And now no matter what, Oklahoma Christian will now be in a 1-possession game. And the ball is stolen by DJ Walter. Drew Tenio out on the fast break. Goes up for the layup, and it's good. Oklahoma Christian now up by 1 after going on a quick 6-0 run.
OC goes up by 1. They're trying to pump up this crowd. This crowd's on their feet.
Everybody is standing. Mueller with the ball. Gets it back after passing it to Wilson.
Good defense chant echoing throughout the Eagles' nest. Great atmosphere here tonight.
Mueller's step-back jumper is good.
Silences the crowd. Corny mural. This is a fantastic basketball game.
Anthony Johnson with the ball. Gives it to Tenio. Tenio pulls up.
And
he
there's
hits.
Tenio.
That is a
They are
two-pointer for
trading
Tenio.
buckets. Players are making plays. This is what overtime's all about.
Mueller with the ball. Wilson gets it. Hands it off to Mueller. Edmondson tells Anthony Johnson to pick him up. Miller with the ball. Over to the corner. Three-pointer Wilson, and that is good.
These shots are going down for both teams here. Big 3 there for Arkansas Fort Smith to get up by 2.
Drew Tenio, exceptional spin move, and he gets the layup to go. That ties the game. 56
Players are
seconds
making
left.
plays, Elijah. Players are making plays, stepping up. This is beautiful to watch. OC ties it up thanks to Tenio.
Mueller guarded by Edmondson. Kicks it over to Anderson. Wilson to Anderson to Mueller to Wilson. Gets past Tenio. Blocked by
Good
Mike
block!
Madison. But looks like a foul will be called on number
And it's going to be on number 3.
Ezeki. And that means Drew Tenio will head to the free throw line looking
gonna
to
be
take
going
the
OC's
lead.
way. I thought he called that on Madison. I was about to be livid.
Drew Tenio at the line, shooting 2. 33.3 seconds left in the game.
How big are these free throws right now?
Absolutely massive. Tenio misses the first free throw.
Tough for Smith. So we got him timeout by Fort Smith.
And the game is too good to go to commercial, so we will stay right here in the Eagles' nest. Now, how big is this next free throw for Drew Tenio?
Yeah, I mean, it's big. You know, you got 33 seconds. OC's going to get the ball back, right? So, I mean, you obviously want to make that first one, but yeah, you want to make the shot, be able to set up your defense on the other end. And look, if he makes a shot, they get a stop. All they have to do is knock down their free throws, and OC goes on to win this ball game. It's crunch time here. It's crunch time.
Now, you said players are making shots here in overtime. That is very true, as both teams are trading buckets so far. DJ Walter. Oh, it's a career high for DJ Walter in points, as he has 17 points so far this game. So, of course, DJ Walters coming in clutch after scoring those quick 4 points in the game, or 4 points in overtime with those 2 free throws, and immediately getting the ball in the next possession and getting the layup to go down.
Yeah, and you mentioned he's usually a 6th man on this team. Gets the start tonight, scores a career high 23 points. Career night for him. He's been playing really well.
Oh, excuse me, I was looking at the paper. He has 23 points, which is a career high for him, not 17. You're correct, Evan. So Drew Tenio going to the free throw line. He's shooting
big free
one
throw.
more free throw
For Drew Tenio here at the line. He's 4 for 5 on the night.
Drew Tenio's free throw. Bounces around.
Gets the shooter's roll.
Leaves us in suspense, and it drops. Oklahoma Christian needs one more stop to possibly steal the game.
They need this stop. They're up by 1.
They're out of their zone, and they're in man-to-man defense
you're
now.
You're right. They went to man-to-man when it means the most.
Anthony Johnson gives it over to Wilson. Wilson guarded by
Good
Walter.
defense there by Walter.
Walter hits a big step-back shot.
What a shot by the senior Matthew Wilson. Contested by Walter.
And Matthew Wilson
Still
has
gets
27 points in the game.
Big shot by the senior.
9.5 seconds left. Certainly a lot more than 2 seconds. But this time, if they don't convert on this offensive possession, they may lose the game. Again, they are in the bonus, so if they draw a foul, they will get free throws, and all they need is to make one of them. So maybe they'll do what they did at the end of regulation and send Monte Edmonds or somebody to attack the defense and draw a foul.
Yeah, look, 9.5 seconds, that's enough time to get off a good shot. It'll be interesting if...
And look at Coach Talley, calm and collected, getting his team together, getting ready for this last possession.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what Fort Smith does. Do they pressure the ball or they let him to take it up? That'll be interesting what they do. I mean, this is what basketball is all about.
Oklahoma Christian has to take it the full length of the court. 9.5 seconds. Again, certainly a lot more than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
And like I said, if they pressure the ball, they might make it more difficult for OC to get it in. But if they do get it in, OC could have numbers going the other way.
And again, if they play more aggressive defense, that does increase the possibility of them fouling,
100%.
whether on purpose or on accident. I mean, I don't see why they would foul on purpose, so an incidental foul may happen. So this is the biggest defensive possession of the game
if
for
you're
either
Coach
team.
Jim Boone for Fort Smith, you're telling a team, do not foul here. Do not foul. Make them earn it. Don't let this game be decided at the charity stripe.
Drew Tenio to inbound the ball.
So they're not going to pressure the inbounder, so OC's going to have plenty of time to get it up the court.
Edmondson receives the inbound pass, gives it to Tenio. Tenio, step back, tries to draw a foul, doesn't, but he hits the shot.
He gets the shot.
1.4 seconds left, forces the shot off, and that is it. Drew Tenio with the game winner at the end of overtime. Shucks University of Arkansas, Fort Smith.
What a shot! What a game! OC mobs Tenio on the baseline.
And we'll be
and
right
that'll
back.
do it. The Eagles win 84-83.
And we'll be right back with the post-game report right after this.
Dora knows better than anyone. The best place to explore is the forest.
She knows this monkey? Of course, she knows this monkey.
Experience nature.
Let's go.
Connect with family.
I love you guys.
And find your own adventure in a forest or park near you.
Let's do this. Come on, Boots.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Recently, the western U.S. has averaged more than 1,900 earthquakes and 3,800 significant wildfires each year. So chances are there will be more of both near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
Mm-hmm. With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest after a very exciting game from your OC Eagles against University of Arkansas Fort Smith. Obviously, the game going down to the wire, literally the last shot, or almost literally the last shot as Fort Smith had got the last one. How do you feel after such a suspenseful game?
Man, I'm just really
thankful for our students. I mean, we played really good, but they helped us out. I mean, the confidence that the guys had, the swagger that they were playing with was mainly because of our students. But overall, I mean, it's good to win a game like that, especially shorthanded. The guys worked really, really hard and gave it everything they got, and I'm just happy that we came out with a win today.
Yeah, and each starter had over double figures, but one player in specifically, DJ Walter, had a career high tonight. How do you think he feels right now?
Well, he's a COVID senior. You know, I expect that type of DJ every day. I know what he's capable of doing, and he knew we needed him to play well today, and that's exactly what he did. I mean, DJ's been here since I got here, and today he showed what he's capable of doing, and I'm proud of him for stepping up when we needed him to step up.
In the grand scheme of things, how big is this win for the team, mentally wise and going into the rest of the season?
It's great, just because we haven't taken advantage of a home crowd like this today. You know what I mean? We got a tough week next week, and it's tough to beat a team twice. You got to give a lot of credit to Fort Smith. I mean, they hit some shots. Matthew Wilson is one of the best players in our league, and he did what he was going to do. But for our guys, just morally and everything, we're tired of the moral victories, and it needs to be in the results. You know, I've been telling these guys that, and we got to win tonight, so I'm proud of the guys.
The game was certainly resultful. You shot over 50% for the entire game, and you shot perfectly in overtime. So obviously it was a very defensive basketball, but coming down the stretch, how big was it to know that your players can hit the shots in the clutch?
I got confidence in all of my guys, you know. And like I said, we haven't been playing to our potential, but today just shows what each player is capable of. Like, we have all 5 starters in double digits, like you said, so everybody contributed. You know what I mean? We didn't just lean on one guy or anything like that, so I'm just glad that everybody was able to contribute. Our bench, the guys that didn't play, they were great. And like I said, overall, just our student body, man, it looked like old school Nest tonight. So I was just happy to see that.
Yeah, thank you, Coach Talley. We'll be right back with the players interview. Hopefully Drew Tennell will be able to come out.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back right after this quick break.
Staring contest.
Just get him out. Give us a couple minutes.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look.
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
You care for the house, the kids, and our future. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's save a little more now so we can create the retirement we want. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need. Visit asiaretirement.org/Shiro.
Recently, the western U.S. has averaged more than 1,900 earthquakes and 3,800 significant wildfires each year. So chances are there will be more of both near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Dora knows better than anyone. The best place to explore is the forest.
She knows this monkey? Of course, she knows this monkey.
Experience nature.
Let's go.
Connect with family.
I love you guys.
And find your own adventure in a forest or park near you.
Let's do this. Come on, Boots.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk. No matter what you're going through, I just want you to know I'm here. I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
No. Oh, Coach?
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up, and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
We're back here in the Eagles Nest for one last interview. We have Drew Tenniel right here, a man who made the biggest shot of the game winner. How do you feel right now?
I feel good. I'm just happy for the win, man. That's all.
Yeah, so was that play drawn up play, or did you just take the game into your own hands?
We usually run through it in practice, a couple of times. I'm not usually the man who gets the shot at the end sometimes. It's usually like one of my other teammates. But I kind of got rolling in OT, and I just told Coach, I'm feeling it, give me the ball, really.
Yeah, I feel you. And Coach Talley said that having the fans in the stands really helped you guys energy-wise. Obviously, you guys were a bit short-handed, only playing 6 players the entire game. So I can just imagine how tired you are. You even had some old friends in the crowd, so that's very special to you. How is that, having people here to support you guys here in the Eagles Nest?
It's good, man. This is, my hometown. I went to high school here, and it's always good in this. And it's like, a lot of people coming out and showing the support, even. And I really appreciate it, We work hard, as a team, and it's good to see the fans come out and all the family come out.
Yeah, you and DJ Walter are the players that had over 20 points besides Matthew Wilson, but we're talking about OC here. DJ Walter had a career high. You had the game winner. Obviously, that's a morale boost for the rest of the season so far, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure. It's really good for my teammate DJ, getting back rolling. He's kind of been struggling this year, but it was really good seeing him shoot the ball well. We was feeding him to him early.
All right, so I'll let you go after this. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the game winners. Hopefully that'll be plastered everywhere on OC social media. But that'll be it for the broadcast here in the Eagles Nest. We'll see you at the next home games here at Oklahoma Christian University.
athlete. We need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.